Metal Matter. Your friend Therese here in Vegas, who I have not met yet, but she lives very close to me because I live in Vegas too. She got this cameo for you because she said you're coming out next spring, which is very exciting. And she asked me to give you some suggestions for places to visit in West Hollywood and the Hollywood area, which I'm very familiar with, and I have not lived there in a while, but I used to live there, and I played there many, many, many years in a row on Sunset Strip with Steel Panther, and there's a lot of memories there, and there's some really cool spots. Many of which I'm just telling you right now, you'll be like, when you come out, you'll be like, that's it? But that's part of the fun, right? Going to the Sunset Strip, seeing the Sunset Strip, there's a lot of cool shit on the Sunset Strip, especially down, knowing with the history of it, so go down, see the whiskey. The whiskey's still there. Van Halen played the whiskey. A lot of bands, Motley Crue, it's the whiskey, right? So it's historical. The Doors used to play there. As a matter of fact, the whiskey is right across from the Viper Room, which is also a historical venue, where we basically started in Hollywood, started at the Viper Room, which you should go see too, because the Viper Room is still there. And before the Viper Room was the Viper Room, it was called the Central, and I played there when it was the Central as well, because I'm really fucking old, Matt. And so you should go see that. And before it was the Central, it was called the London Fog. And it was, the Doors, I think, played there all the time. But like that, all kinds of bands have played there. Of course, River Phoenix died right outside that door that leads out onto Sunset Boulevard. And when we played there, I used to quit the band every show and run out that door and then down around to the entrance, and I would come back in and wander in through the crowd, and then people would see me, and then I would rejoin the band. And it was just a little gag I would play, and I would quit every night. And sometimes it would just be a three-piece for a little while, as long as it took me to walk around the corner and come back into the building. That's a cool place. So the Viper, the Troubadour is down the street. But actually, what else is the Rainbow? You got to go to the Rainbow, right? You got to go see, I think there's a club. It used to be Gazzari's, and then for a while it was the Key Club. But and the Roxy is right there too. All that stuff is right by each other. So you got to go see all that shit because it's all the music stuff. Then I would also say, you should probably go see Hollywood Boulevard and walk through the Hall of Fame, the Walk of Fame, see all the stars, and Mann's Chinese Theater, and then Musicians Institute is right down there too, off of McCadden Place and Hollywood Boulevard, which you will dig a lot because you're a musician and there's a lot of musicians down there. And maybe you could go in and take a tour of that place, because I used to teach there. Paul Gilbert used to teach there. A lot of great guitar players are still there teaching, and a lot of great musicians are there. And it's a really cool school. So you should go see that too, because it's an awesome, just a cool thing to see. Capitol Records is right down there, not too far from there. I think it's on Vine. And Capitol Records, of course, it's a round building, and it's a killer studio. Like a lot of great records have been recorded there throughout history, and it's also, I think they own the Beatles catalog and all kinds of shit. But that's like a round building. It's very, very, you could Google it and see what you're looking at, but it's a cool building to see. And that's all right down there by that area. What else is there? There's the Hollywood sign. You can go see that. As a matter of fact, I used to live right underneath the Hollywood sign in a house that was owned by Tommy Shaw. Can you believe that shit? I didn't own the house. A friend of mine owned the house, and I slept on her couch for a little while. And Lexi Fox was with me at the time, so that's kind of cool. That's a little history for you. And it's right up there beneath the Hollywood sign. So if you go up the roads to the Hollywood sign, it's up there. I don't know the address. I'll find the address, and you can go Doorbell ditch the current owners. God, and I would say go to the beach too while you're there. But there's all kinds of shit. LA is massive, but West Hollywood, that whole area, maybe go see Melrose. You would like Melrose because Melrose has a ton of stores where you can buy clothes and cool rock shit. And that might be a cool place for you to see too. And like I said, there's a ton of stuff to see. Some of which is not there still, like the coconut teaser, but a lot of it still is, like the whiskey and the rainbow and all that. You should definitely go see all that stuff. And I hope you have a lot of fun. And let me know when you come out. And hopefully I'll get to see you while you're here. All right, bye.